A short update on the energies. September 3, 2014. As the time changes, you too are accelerating your growth in every direction. And so, as night becomes day and you awaken, what you will find will be something very different from the day before. Let us explain. By now, you have grown accustomed to this ever-increasing speed of light, and so, as you continue to hurtle ever onwards, carried forth by this increasing flood of light, you will find yourself as if new, almost from one moment to the next. And so it is in every aspect and in every way. For you are no longer those pillars of petrified matter you used to be. No, now you are shimmering, omnipresent fields of energy that continuously transforms as these energies continue to shift at an ever-increasing rate. So now, here is no good in looking back, for if you do, you will not only become dizzy because of the speed, but you would also lose sight of that horizon that comes zooming ever closer. And just what do we mean by that? Simply that bygones are bygones, and now, these bygones keep accumulating at an ever-increasing rate. For as you speed ahead, what was your truth only a moment ago is no longer that. For you are evolving so fast, you will have a hard time trying to fix a grip on what is, for this will no longer be the next moment. And so, this flux continue to pick up speed, and so too do you. And even if this will leave you grasping at straws at times trying to keep it all together, your best bet would be simply to allow yourself to let go completely. And so, you continue to grow, in rapid spurts and in all directions. For here is still so much of you to embrace, and for every second of the day now, you continue to widen your grasp on just who it is you really are, and why it is you came here in the first place. So allow this growth to unfold, even if it may leave you feeling as if you are falling into pieces. For you are not, you are simply beginning to encompass yourself completely, step by step and piece by piece. And even if you at times will become less than convinced that you are making progress, you cannot fail in advancing now. For the pressure from this light is making every particle of your being vibrate in response, and it is vibrating at such a rate, it can no longer be contained. So your growth will indeed continue to accelerate, as this light itself will, and together you will break through any resistance there still might be. For you are indeed an unstoppable force of nature now, and not only that, you are also a part of the nature that is evolving at the same speed as you, and so too in this do you have a formidable ally. So again we say no that all is well even when you yourself fail to make heads or tails of anything at all. For we can see the full picture, and what we see, would make your hearts sing out in rapture too. For you are magnificent dear ones, as you continue to push ever onwards, building up momentum with every breath you take. So keep on expanding in the knowledge that you cannot break apart now. For you are becoming stronger by the day, as you manage to incorporate more and more of your etheric self into your physical body, growing out of your old definitions as indeed your entire world is doing the same. So stay unfettered by your own expectations, and simply allow your inner growth to continue in every direction it wants to take. For there is a part of you that knows where you are going, and it will indeed take you there, even if you may think that it is making the journey overly convoluted. But it is not. It is simply giving you the best possible route ahead in order for every single compartment of your being to unfold to perfection. So simply allow the flow, and allow the growth, and take a deep breath to release any residual tension you might feel whenever you try to think too much of the consequences of your growth. For as you evolve, change inevitably arrive alongside of it, but do not strive too much trying to figure out where you are heading, for that will simply narrow down your own abilities to float freely in this river of light. So again we say give yourself permission to simply be, and that inner part of you, that all-knowing one, will make sure that everything that needs to be done, will come about in the best possible way, and at the most auspicious of timings. So again we thank you all for doing what you do and for being who you are, no less than magnificent already, but starting to surpass even that as you continue your expansion in a formidable manner and at a magnificent speed. The Constant Companions. Channeled by Asia North. asianorth.wordpress.com